Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting us kicked off this week on NWA Anarchy, and this will qualify the final team for the four-way dance #1 contenders match to see who goes on to face Talent and Money at Hardcore Hell for the Anarchy Tag Team Championship. On one side, the Marquee, Mike Mosley, and the Hollywood Hacksaw, Andrew Alexander. The opposition is provided by, and this is our first look at them on Anarchy Television, the team of Marcus Howard and Jacoby Boykins. Howard is the legal man, Boykins on the apron, collectively known as the Ambassadors, and these two men earned this opportunity after being in non-televised competition here at the NWA Arena. They defeated Aaron Lee and Chris Main to get this match here tonight.
Well, just one of the very, benefits of being in the NWA Arena is seeing matches like we call the Anarchy Showcase, which was shown here to the fans. The fans got to see us live here at the NWA Arena. But this team looked very, very impressive. And speaking of looking impressive, if our fur-faced camera guy over here will turn around, you'll see that the Anarchy Tag Team Champions have made their way to ringside.
Talent and Money are once again, and they will be in your camera view shortly, I am sure. They are once again at ringside to observe a qualifying contest. One of four teams will end up facing them in Hardcore Hell. The team of Ace Rockwell and Truett Fields punched their ticket last week. Prior to that, Jeremy Vane and Orion Bishop, and the Wild Bunch, Chris King and Billy Buck. One of these two teams will join them in about a week or so's time right here on Anarchy Television with a chance to go to Hardcore Hell on the line. And right now, Howard and Mosley, your legal men. Mosley here in something of an unusual position. In tag team competition, he's very accustomed to being one of the largest men in the ring. In this case, he is giving up size and strength to both men on the opposing team. Howard and Boykins, both very big, very strong young men.
And I mean, they, like I said, the fans at home may not have seen it, but, we did. We saw what these two men have. I mean, we know Howard, from previous stints here in the NWA Arena back, during the NWA Wild Side. So, I mean, we know what he's capable of, but I mean, the man trimmed down a little bit, but he's gained the power. And right now, Andrew Alexander in there, feeling that power from Marcus Howard.
Marcus Howard tags in Jacoby Boykins, a young man from the great state of Alabama.
Says you.
Well, Alabama has provided NWA Anarchy with more than one tag team champion over the years, and it could again here in Jacoby Boykins. And right now, Boykins, shoulder tackle, and the Hollywood Hacksaw is all the way out on the arena floor.
And right now you see Mr. Black coming over there to check on Andrew. He called him off, and I mean, the thing is, Andrew may have underestimated this Jacoby Boykins going in this tag team. And right now, trying to set his man up for a suplex.
Trying to take him from the inside out. Boykins counters, suplex of his own, perhaps has him up, stalls it out, walks around with him. That's a whole lot of strength out of the Alabama Ambassador right here. Cover, hook of a leg, 2, and only a 2 count.
And right there, and now you see Mike Mosley coming in, getting referee Dee Byers' attention. And Andrew Alexander able to drop down straight salad jawbreaker there on Jacoby Boykins, excuse me.
Boykins puts on the brakes from this Irish whip attempt. Alexander gets sent for the ride. Boykins puts his head down and does not look happy. And the Hollywood Hacksaw is on the run. And now tags out. I don't think Boykins saw the tag. And the Marquee Mike Mosley, the legal man, chop blocks the young man from Alabama.
And I don't know, if you've seen the ferociousness or the velocity behind that chop block, but I mean, he just went straight south down on him. And that right there, that's how you take out the knee.
Drops the leg across the knee. Cover and only a 2 count. Has the leg. And just drills that leg. DDT-like maneuver. Cover, both shoulders down. Only a 2 count, says Dee Byers. As the Anarchy Tag Team Champions, Talent and Money look on from ringside.
Greg, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I mean, think about how important this match is right now to both these teams. Number one, this is the last qualifier. This is for that final slot in that 4-way number 1 contendership, which we are going to see here in just a couple weeks on Anarchy Television. Number 2, think about this for Howard and Boykins, how important this match is. Not only, if they could win this match, not only would that be a win against a top-notch tag team like the Entourage, but that would definitely give them the favor going into that 4-way, because number 1, not too many of the tag teams in that 4-way know about them, so there's the mystery factor. And number 2, that's a lot of momentum going in when you have 2 top-notch wins.
It certainly is. As right now looking for the submission variation on the Indian Deathlock applied by Andrew Alexander. Marcus Howard looking on from his corner, trying to cheer on his partner, trying to spur on Jacoby Boykins, and now just dropping down across the knee with that stomp. They have found their target on Boykins. They are going after that leg. Boykins, you mentioned to me at one point, reminded you of a taller Shadow Jackson as far as the build goes. That's a whole lot of weight to carry, a very thick physique. And if you take out the legs, then you are going to eliminate a great deal of the offensive potential of a competitor like Jacoby Boykins. And Howard trying to get in the ring, trying to help his partner, but he's doing him no favors. And Marcus knows better. Marcus Howard was here in NWA Wildside many years ago when he competed as Sweet Dreams. The man from North Carolina knows all too well what an opportunity like this is. And right now, Boykins needs to make a tag. Boykins brought back to his corner. The Entourage working like the smooth tag team, the consistency that we've seen from them time and again.
And, you know, I'll tell you something else, too. You know, it was just about a week ago that we saw them get rid of the trash, so to speak, in Jay Clinton. So, you know, there's a new focus here on the Entourage. A little new, new swagger there for my favorite tag team, the Entourage. Of course, you know, we're also joined here at ringside by...
oh, wait a minute. Small package. And only a 2 count.
Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, we're also joined here at ringside by my favorite tag team, Talent and Money.
How in the world can you have 2 favorite tag teams?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. You can have 2 favorite tag teams.
What, is one of them your favorite on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the other one on Tuesday and Thursday? How does that work?
What about Saturday and Sunday?
Oh, good.
You never even mentioned that. You know what? Let me tell you something. You can have 2 favorites. That's my favorite, and they're my favorite.
Right now, JJ's other favorite tag team, the Entourage, working over the man from Alabama, Jacoby Boykins, one half of the Ambassadors. Cover 2. These 2 men look very impressive when they debuted here in the NWA arena, but in this, their television debut against a more frequent and cohesive tag team in the Entourage. And you can see that. I don't know how long Howard and Boykins have been competing as a team, but one would have to give the experience edge to the Entourage, and you're seeing it time and again right now.
And, you know, and that's what I've been trying to tell you all along. This team is hungry. The Entourage have been in the thick of things. Mike Mosley missing, but speaking of being in the thick of things, was in the thick of the turnbuckles right there. But this team's been in the thick of the hunt for the tag team titles, and now is the time for them to capitalize.
Tag in to Andrew Alexander. He dashes across the ring and drills Marcus Howard off the apron. Big back body drop Boykins looking for a tag, and there's no one there to tag. Andrew Alexander had knocked Howard off the apron. Now Howard's looking for the tag, arm outstretched. But Boykins just shrugs off the Hollywood Hacksaw, and here comes Marcus Howard. Clotheslines aplenty. Boot to the midsection, sets him up, butterfly, power bomb. And now, sidekick to Mosley, and the Ambassadors, even with one leg, able to clothesline. Mosley out of the ring. Big double team from the Ambassadors.
Oh, but wait just a minute.
Howard is the legal man here. Little of the experience here. Boykins being gotten out of the ring by Byers. Howard has the cover. And only a 1 count, if that. Precious time. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Black over there with Boykins. What in the world?
Boykins was trying to run away.
Oh, no such thing. And now, looking for the pile driver was Andrew Alexander. Howard, whether he knows it or not, is alone in this contest at the moment. Blind tag. And now, Alexander dumped up and over by Howard. They're holding Howard in place. Kick to the back of the head. Midsummer's Night's Dream. Good grief, 2, 3. Oh, good Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and advancing to the #1 contenders match, the Entourage.